And now a word from our amazing sponsor, Bitmap Books. Check this offer.
Bitmap Books delivers the highest quality, most visually splendid gaming books ever produced. Every book, both published and up and coming, is packed with gorgeous artwork, information and interviews. And with Bitmap Books, you can expect high quality binding as well as secure shipping, making sure your books are delivered safe and securely. So for all of their products, check out bitmapbooks.com today and grab yourselves a slice of history, just as I've done many a time.
Welcome to Games Galaxy in County Durham. This has to be one of the biggest retro game shops in England. Today we're going to be taking a huge tour around. They've got Japanese stuff, there's comics, there's Lego, there's PAL stuff, there's a little bit of something for everyone. Luigi's Mansion 3 stands, it's all here. So let's have a whip around. I honestly don't know where to start, but let's do this. Right then, so we've got some really obscure 360 games here. Really nice. There's some of these are sealed on the Lego stuff. Wii, GameCube, 3DO. There's actually a lot of 3DO stuff in. Now I sold my 3DO collection, as you guys know, but we'll take a closer look at that nonetheless. And of course, PAL, Super Nintendo here. Even got like random manuals down there. There's some really good stuff in here. And it looks like underneath there's some like old magazines from 1992 as well. This looks mint. I want to look at these magazines. And of course demos, we've got demos in. Wow, and I love this point of sale, Star Wars Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3. Sick. Check it out. So, some foreign stuff here as well, but this looks like your big hitter cabinet for sure. I don't recognise any of them other than Tekken 6 there, and obviously Street Fighter 4, Dead or Alive. Okay, maybe I do recognise more than I actually thought. And then your nice little Lego bits. Again, some of them sealed, factory sealed. Not my jam Lego, but I know a lot of you guys love it. Wow. I mean, I am just already in awe. Not too fussed about the Wii stuff, but that's really nice. It's in there, look, for £7. A bit of Metroid. Oh, is that like a t-shirt, like a hoodie at the back? I'm not quite sure. We're gonna have a look at that. But this, I'm just going to kind of skip to this. You can kind of see these like magazines there that I want to take a look at them. Look, volume 4, 1992. That, we need to check that out. 100% we need to check it out. But the PAL stuff, what else they got in? We got some nice stuff. Mario is Missing, I got that. Bit of the Lion King, one of the most difficult games ever. Not going to lie. And Sensible Soccer. Actually quite kind of like holds its value. That weirdly football games tend to hold their value a little bit like Formula 1 games. They really do hold their value. Now these Bang & Olufsen TVs are really nice. You've already seen one around here with a little bit of Mario 64. Just adds a lovely touch. So this aisle looks like a lot of the kind of Japanese stuff. So we've got the Sega Genesis in there, and of course a console to go. I wonder if they've got Golden Axe 3 in. I'll be asking for sure about that. But they do have some absolute beautiful stuff, as well as the Neo Geo. Now this is the more obscure, especially this stuff in here. We all know that Neo Geo stuff is very valuable. So it's great to see, but it's definitely not my bag. Really not my bag. Some lovely PS2. We'll get a closer look in some of the cabinets as well, guys, but just look at this place as we have a little patrol through. Wow, more Japanese. There's so much cool stuff. Is that like a t-shirt or a bag as well? Again, really nice seeing just random bits like that other than the games. Not all about cardboard. I'll take a t-shirt as well. Obviously got your nice bit of PAL. Sega Genesis / Sega Mega Drive. Wow, look at that classics box there. I never knew that they actually came in a cardboard box like that. Flipping heck. Oh, here we go, Bullet, look. You've clocked it, Populous. Parodius, you don't often see that on the Sega Saturn. It's actually nice to see stuff beyond the typical Sega Saturn games. So Parodius is a really nice one. Very difficult game. Ooh, literally in my element here, guys. In the element. So this section's really nice. I've already clocked something that's really cool. There's this little kind of figure of Mario on the back there. Looks like a classic 1992 little bit of Mario. Club Nintendo magazines. I need to look more at these Club Nintendo magazines. We got a Super Famicom now. Look at that. Check this out. I want to show you this. There's some like guides from 1992, some technical guides for the Super Nintendo. Oh my God. I need one of them. I need one of them. Oh my God. Look at this. This is insane stuff. I need to get some of this out.
Soon after.
Right, this is what we've got. So we've got this. Callum, I know you're gonna love that, but that's mine, baby. So we're gonna take him home. Check these out. We got technical information guides for Super Nintendo, stuff you do not see, as well as these Club Nintendo things. And I love this issue too. That Starwing artwork looks unbelievable. Just look how nice that is. We will leaf through these more when we are back at base, and I will of course show you these. But for me, I have never ever seen these at all. So we're going to take our little wares, we're going to make a little pile. There's some more stuff on the Super Famicom, and they've even put a box of interesting things away as well. But that is going to be in the episode when I show you what we've traded. This is insane. All of this stuff, all of this stuff. There's just absolutely loads. I'm just blown away. Right guys, check this. You know I'm a huge Aliens fan. We got some awesome comics in. And of course this is in a section with your movie memorabilia. I mean, this place is just all the way back here. We're not even anywhere near around it yet. Oh, some nice Judge Dredd stuff in. Check this out, look. Nice random stuff in. I know my boy Reese would love this. There you go, Reese. Do not touch delicate item. We are not going to touch. But this is amazing. Nice bunch of unboxed Sega Mega Drive stuff here. What are they? Like soaps or earrings, badges and earrings, cool. But we just got some nice cheaper stuff here with your Sega stuff. Nothing for me on there. We're going big hitters and lots of cardboardy bits today, which seems to be mainly in this section here. I'm gonna show you guys the Lego stuff. There's also these two that I want to get out as well. So the rule is this in this store. I've just been told this. The rule is everything's for sale. So it's not like one of those shops you go and you go, oh, how much is this? And they go, oh, that's just display, because that is a real heartbreaker. So if you come here, and of course we'll link them in the description, everything is for sale. Now this is the Iron Commando that I actually wanted when we went to the Doncaster market, and I got the PAL version, but that is an excellent beat 'em up. That is the 2017 Pico release. But these are also really good. We've got Gambler Goman 3 there. I have the second one of that, the Demon's Crest in. And then these Mickey Manias are absolutely brilliant. I think I do have one of them, but they're really nice platform games. Some wicked stuff. Looked at a PC Engine, GT, rare, obviously, very, very rare. But how iconic is that Splatterhouse 2 artwork as well? I think for me, like Splatterhouse, it's Splatterhouse, not Splatterhouse 2, but Splatterhouse 2 is the best game out of the series, there's no doubt in my mind. Lots of really nice Game Boy and Game Boy Advance stuff in here, like Gunstar Heroes, Mega Man 03, stuff you don't see, and I think that's the beauty of coming to places like this, is just seeing things that are beyond, well, it's all killer, isn't it, and no filler. That's what I'm describing this, it's amazing stuff. Harvest Moon 2. Oh my God. Right, totally random one. I actually love the branding on that, that is really cool. They've got loads of t-shirts in. I think obviously we're still in summer, but winter's coming, guys. Who doesn't need a Street Fighter 2 scarf? It's awesome. We'll save it though, but it is coming home. Warhammer fans, Games Galaxy got you covered. It's not my thing. Number one, I'm terrible at art and I can't paint. But this, Theo, Slimehouse TV, I want to know if you're interested in Warhammer. I bet you'd be brilliant at painting all this. You'd probably do a better job than Warhammer anyway. But Slimehouse TV, check him out. And we've also got to get Retro Getaway, haven't we? Let's face it. Come on, Callum. Of Amiga stuff in here. We had the home computer section around there, and of course Spectrum Commodore games. Don't see it all that often, but when you do, it tends to be like a solid selection. Now, when I was in Middlesbrough at a store in January, they also had loads of Spectrum, loads of Commodore stuff, so I don't know if it's a thing in the Northeast, but there's kind of enriched with it here. There's tons. Right, we've got a ton of PS1 stuff in here. A Swagman, that is excellent. I've got that, but no manual, unfortunately. I think like the manual is 60 quid. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place, but it's a great game. Nice, kind of everything's in alphabetical order, so that's always a blessing. Nothing I'm wanting on PS1. Oh, I do remember this though. It's nice if you want to come in and snag yourselves a bargain lot. Got some Total Driving in there. I mean, honestly, and everything I'm noticing is in really nice condition. But I do remember playing that. I think my auntie used to have that, so that's really cool. And then you've got that nice balance of the front-facing PS1 games. Banger title. You can obviously get that on the double jewel case as well. Again, your PS2 stuff is all in. Constantine. Good price there. Cool shot. Now, I obviously thinned out my PS2 stuff recently, so I'm definitely not in, unless it's like a big hitter. I'm not in the market for PS2. But as you can see, guys, they got like a ton of stuff here. Tons of stuff. So this is definitely all your PlayStation stuff. We've seen the 1, the 2, we got the 3, we got the 4. This is really nice how it's all like organised. Oh, this is a corker, innit? Terrible game, but actually this edition is it's quite heavy. That edition is really nice. Now, hands up in the chat if you think we need a new Duke Nukem game. I'm virtually putting my hand up for that. Definitely. PSP as well. So yeah, this seems like your PlayStation section. 4, not too fussed about it. Vita, not too fussed about that. This is an interesting cabinet. This just looks like, oh wow, what is that? Some Japanese stuff in there, but this just likes like little badges and little cool quirky bits if you're a Pokemon fan. It looks cool. It's like promotional stuff really. And a little bit of pixel beading. Really love the old pixel beading stuff. Now, Dawn of Sorrow is a game that I really, really want to get. I actually thought I had it, but didn't have it. We recently picked up the 2 other Castlevania games on the DS at the Doncaster Gaming Market, so let's check for Dawn of Sorrow. I'm going to ask as well, because I think it might be in the cabinets. Dawn of Sorrow, let's check. So thankfully everything is in alphabetical order. It's definitely not here, but it might be. I've got 3DS. Any Dawn of Sorrow? I'll ask. I will ask for Dawn of Sorrow. There's some wicked stuff though. Section at the back. Loads of different weapons from loads of different games. Master Sword, Master Shield. Clouds, huge sword. We need the mana in there though. There's tons of stuff. Nice little cozy area here, guys. Amidst an absolute ton of Pokemon cards. There's a Blu-ray and VHS section. Hey, I wonder if they've got any Turtles stuff in. What is this cool thing? This is a random, it's like an old, I dare say that was a popcorn bucket from the cinema. Wow. And this Bang & Olufsen stuff is just insane. We're having a nice, we're imaginary putting your feet up there. But this is wicked. Not gonna lie, I remember playing this down in Cornwall in about 1992. Is that like an original? Yeah, it's for sale as well. 700 quid that there, guys, if you want to grab yourselves this beaut. The Amiga section, 600, A500 plus, even a C64 in as well. The CD32 is definitely my favourite, but obviously outside of that, the 1200 is mine, which I don't own because I have a CD32, but I do have a modded A600 with the GoTech drive. So that kind of does mean, of course, the Amiga 500 Mini, which is pretty cool as well. It's probably the only kind of, it's not a console, but home, you know, gaming item that I will emulate on, aside from my Vita, of course. Xbox section, my eyes were immediately drawn to the tennis balls of the Topspin 2K25. Love just random promotional stuff. Molly would chew these to bits, but I really do like seeing it. Always love a good double case as well. We've got some Indiana Jones and a bit of Kung Fu Panda there. I do believe that anything double case is going to skyrocket in value. It's just these really random oddities that as a collector, it's not something I'm interested in, but you might be. But I do think these are a great time to buy. What do you guys think? There we go, guys. My Friend Peppa Pig. Never played it. Don't think I ever will. Wouldn't even go back in, lot. Hey, done. Right, so we have a nice Nintendo section here, particularly Wii, Cube, Switch. Let's have a look what we got here. Nothing I want on the GameCube or the Wii. Don't know about you guys, if you collected anything for like the Wii or anything recently. It's just not me at present. Of course, you know my feelings on the Switch too. We've spoke at length. There's not really anything I really want or need on Switch either. I mean, that is apparently really, really good, like performance-wise on Switch 2. But we're not getting it. No. This is cool. A Xena warrior princess shirt. If that was a Nintendo shirt, is anything on the back? Yeah, that is really cool. That is actually mint. It's not something I'd wear, but imagine if that was the Starwing competition jacket. Now we'd be talking. But it's not. Right, here we go. We've been granted the kindness of the keys. Obviously, we're going to make sure we put everything back. But what I carefully want to do is get out, because I'm probably might have to really be careful here. But just put these there. Don't worry, guys. We will put the display back. I promise. But there's these Club Nintendo magazines that I just can't leave here. I can't leave them. Carefully pull that out. Look at that. Look at that. You just don't, I mean, it's just really nice stuff that you don't see. So we'll take that. This one has this is Mega Man. This is ultra kick-ass. Whoa. We did that without trashing things. And then Gone Bear Goemon 3. Great game. Let me show you this. Oh yeah. That is a great game. Obviously love my Super Famicom stuff. We got these are again really nice, the Mickey Manias that I mentioned to you. These three. Actually saw these three online as well. So we're just gonna make a little pile and then we're gonna go and check out some of the ultra rare boxes that they've put behind for me. So brace yourselves. At the front, guys, a plethora, let's point it out, all in alphabetical order on your PS2 stuff. Actually looks really cool, to be fair. Oh, Demon Summoner there. Nice little game. So again, if there's anyone out there going for like full PAL PS2, obviously you can get a load of it in here, which is really cool. So we are going to head back to the Lady Lounge now. Of course, I'm going to show you a few snippets of what's coming up in episode 2 when we go through all the rare boxes. I'll give you 10 seconds of what's coming. Let's check it.
Carrying things slightly broken, but still nice.
Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah.
The title, never mind the back.
What region is it? What is it?
It's a PAL region, but that's like
But that will be dropping in the next few weeks. Let's go back. I'll show you guys what I've picked up. I think you'll be really impressed. Let's do this.
I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.
And just like that, we are back at base. We got 100 quid for the trades and I got some really nice things that we're going to be showing you guys now. Like I said, I decided when we were there that there will be a follow-up episode where Nick takes us through some of the most amazing memories that he had and we pick through some big hitters, some of which I picked up. So there's a little bit of a spoiler alert, but that'll be out within the next few weeks. So we're certainly not done. And it also helps you guys decide if you do go, you can see what is out there. Now, I did forget this. This is a really cool Mario figure. Thankfully, the guys are posting it down to me. So that's really cool. I mentioned it to Callum. He's already got two anyway. He loves this kind of Nintendo plastic, Nintendo cardboard. But again, this is Games Galaxy Megastore. Definitely check them out. Obviously, address and Facebook page link below. Shout out to Nick and Lee, incredible people. They've done really well and they've known this business for over 30 years. So it's a real testament to the devotion of what we've got going on here in County Durham. So that is awesome. Okay, so this is one thing that they gifted to me. Now this blew me away. This has a certificate on the back and a certificate here with Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft signed right there. Here's a little mini certificate. I'll show you guys. And then obviously we've got Ange herself as Lara signed at the side. There's a certificate in the back as well. Now that is incredible. That I never ask for gifts, and I never ask for money off. I have it in some occasions where I've been in shops like, oh, can you knock me a tenner off if I think things are expensive, but everything was great here. The guys really looked after me, and you're going to see some beautiful stuff, so I need to find somewhere for this. So unbelievable to even own that. That is incredible. Certificate of authenticity to prove it as well. Now, you saw me get excited with some of these. I'm going to go to the back first because my eyes lit up like a little girl witnessing the fact that Santa had been for the first time ever. Money can't buy stuff, especially these. Take a bow, because having these, the world's #1 game system, Super Nintendo, technical information guide in the palm of my hands. Look at this. Look at all of that. I just love it, man. It's even got the Super Scope in here as well. Can you believe that? Information on game packs. I just can't even get enough of this. I've got goosebumps on my legs, actually. I'm gonna like scratch my leg because I got goosebumps. So we have the information guide, and then we have another technical information guide. This is for Game Boy and NES, okay? So this is for Game Boy and NES. Just look at this. Now, I am a sucker for things like this, and if you saw the episode today, if you watch it all the way through, you'll see that moment where my eyes were just like, whoa! And they were merged in. Let me put them down a minute. They were merged in with these absolute beauties. We got Club Nintendo. How cool is that? Now the artwork, this is definitely my fave. Look at that. Just look at it, man. I need to see how many of these are. So this is what we got. We got volume 4, issue 3. So these are within volume 4. This is volume 5. There's lots going on here. This is SNES. It's all SNES. Now I'm gonna be leafing through these and I'll be enjoying this because it just takes me back to that time pre-internet. This is all we had. Screenshots, tips, tricks, updates, everything you can imagine. You could almost play the game vicariously through these, okay? Right, I'm done, I'm out of here. I love it so much, man. The crazy thing is, right, I'm stood in so much chaos here. I need to sort so much out. But this is just incredible. So this is also going to join some of the chaos here so I can sort everything out in coming like episodes that we've got coming up. But I think that's a great start to the Games Galaxy haul. And of course, an incredible store that you have to go to. I wiped these out, by the way, so there's no more on these unless they've got them in the back, but check that. Now for some juicy Nintendo bits. Everything in here bar one is SNES/Super Famicom, and then a real big hitter on the Sega Mega Drive, right? Now I'm going to start with this. So I believe that this is a German copy of Starwing. So PAL, but very different to ours. I absolutely love that this box looks like an NTSC box, but then obviously you've got the PAL logo colours down here. So for me, it's like, this box to me is like a little bit of an illusion. What I didn't check like a dingbat is if they were complete. Now they are, this is complete. So this has obviously got the cartridge in there and the manual. This is great. And if you saw an episode I did recently in Spain and Germany, I did bring some German games back with me, and I did bring, when I went to Spain, a copy of Super Tennis back. Now, games on the continent, as you saw in Spain, ridiculously expensive. I paid £45 for my copy of Super Tennis. Here it's like a £5. But I knew I needed to get this as a German copy. A very important game with the Super FX chip. It looks great. And we were talking, Lee and I, saying how well Starwing holds up today, or Star Fox holds up today. So that's a beautiful piece of kit, and I've actually got some new box protectors coming, so I need to keep that safe so it doesn't get kind of ruined, but it's in great condition. Really happy with that. Now this is NTSC. Look how nice this box is. Illusion of Gaia. I can never pronounce this properly. Now it says in here, free Nintendo Power Explorer handbook inside. I didn't check it. Da, 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 da. Boop, which is actually just a clever way of it saying this is the manual. I think that is the manual, isn't it? Yes, it is. We'll pick that back up, but this is wicked. So this is like a miniature handbook. This is a great game as well. I'm a sucker for this. I actually thought I had it, but I actually don't. And even if I did, this is definitely a better version anyway, like a better condition. So I just would have sold the other one on my Discord. So I actually feel like I've got a great game here. And I don't mind my NTSC stuff. A lot of people only want to collect PAL, and that is okay. Or Super Famicom. I like a little bit of everything, especially because there were some exclusives like Super Mario RPG on NTSC, you know, Final Fantasy 2 and 3 there that we've got. But I'm absolutely certain I don't have this. And even if I did, like I said, I'll keep this one and I'll sell my other. So how beautiful is that? If you've played it, let me know. Right, little spoiler alert. Actually, Illusion, both of them are a little spoiler alert for the quality of games that we've got coming up in a future episode. This is also another game that Lee and I were kind of pulling out these boxes. Bit of a dream come true. Castlevania, the new generation. Now, let me tell you a story. First of all, this is complete. And this is the original box. You can see the Konami branding there. My advice to you, when you get this game, always ensure that it's got the branding inside so you know this is the original box for it. That adds to me a lot of collector's value. Look how nice that manual is. Now this segues me into the story. Every time I've seen this in CEX and at markets, it never had a manual. And I said to myself, I'm gonna hold on, I'm gonna hold out to find this so I can have it complete, because I really do enjoy Castlevania games. If you saw, and again I mentioned in the episode, if you saw the Doncaster Market episode that I did, I picked up 2 out of the 3 on the DS. I need Dawn of Sorrow. If you can source that, holler at me in the comment section. But this is in gorgeous condition. And again, spoiler alert, for the second episode at Games Galaxy, this was one of the games that we pulled. So you can understand the level of excitement that I've got coming in for that ep. So far, rate me out of 10, what we've got so far. Give me a rating in the comment section, but hang on, before you do that, we've got some Super Famicom goodness for you. And of course, Super Famicom's easy for me because I can play it straight on the Sharp SF1, but check these out. We've got some Mickey games. We've got Gambler Goman as well. Oh my God, this even has a box protector, so that's a Billy bonus. I actually do need more Super Famicom box protectors. But yes, Konami, and they're just, you know, the Goman games, you know, there's one on the N64 that goes for quite a bit. I already have one on the Super Famicom. I think it's the second one. This is, of course, the third. So really, really happy to own this. And of course, we've got some Disney goodness here. Some really nice Disney games. We've got, I can't even pronounce it. Mickey Mouse, basically. Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. Again, just leafing through the Super Nintendo anthology. I've had my eyes on these. I've kind of cherry picked from the Super Famicom from that book. So really nice to get them. And they, Games Galaxy, have been connoisseurs of the import scene since the early 90s actually. So if you're into import stuff, you've seen a lot of stuff down there. There's, again, pal, there's a little bit of something for everyone. And I think you can have a great time when you go. So how cool are they? These are going to be played on the SF1 as well as Goman. It is incredible. And of course, I'm waiting now for my Super Mario to arrive. So that makes it even better. It's really, really cool. This is, again, I think one in my top 5 hauls of 2025 thus far. So I need to find somewhere for Lara now. That is absolutely incredible. We've got a massive load of content coming, including some upgrades for the Lady Lounge. Actually, I'm kind of in talks with somebody to get a serious upgrade done in here. So that'll be documented. And yeah, if you want any behind the scenes stuff, so obviously you guys can come and join, hit the join button, become a member. We've got 4 tiers. We do loads of stuff over there. I've just sent a load of perks out to people. They're posting pictures of what they've received from their tier over on my Discord. So go and check that out if you want to come along. We do a monthly chill and chat every last Sunday of the month where we all hang out on Teams for an hour and a half and talk about our favourite movies and video games. So come and join the Team 24 membership if you want to boost it up a little bit. But if not, subscribing is your free way forever. Thank you so much, Team 24, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, if you've made it this far in the game, and it is a game, I want you to start your comment with the following phrase: TMNT rules. TMNT rules, and I know you've stayed till the end. You're getting a love heart. Cheers.